This video is brought to you by Jewel of the Indigo Isles. Written by Paizo veterans Patrick Rennie, Ron Lundeen, and Linda Zayas-Palmer, Jewel of the Indigo Isles includes 7 new playable ancestries and enough adventure to take players from 1st to 11th level. Order now at battlezoo.com. Hey everybody, Dave here with another Pathfinder rule reminder for you. And today's topic is about breaking up movement. So for example, you have a situation where a character needs to move 1 square, jump over 2 squares, and then wants to move 2 more squares after that, assuming that they've got a standard movement speed of 25 feet. And so the question is, can I break up my movement actions, spend 1 action for move, and then do a leap in the middle of it? And the answer to that, surprisingly, is yes. And, or I should say, maybe not yes, but with GM permission, and I'll explain why I'm saying that. So as you probably know, in the core rules, it makes it very clear that actions are distinct and they are not broken up. And so by the rules listed in the core rulebook, it's pretty clear that this person would have to spend 1 action to move 5 feet, and then spend a 2nd action on leap to jump over the 10-foot wide pit or whatever they're jumping over, and then would spend a 3rd action to move the remaining 25 feet. And yeah, so that's what the rules say in the core rules, but there's a part that is being missed here, and that is in the Game Mastery Guide. If you check out page 14 of the Game Mastery Guide, it says, at your discretion, meaning the GM's discretion, you can allow the PCs to essentially combine these into 1 fluid movement as a 2-action activity, moving into range for a leap, then leaping, then using the rest of their speed. So this section in the Game Mastery Guide about splitting and combining movement is something that I think is overlooked and missed by a lot of people, because it is pretty common that a situation like this comes up and the players, they feel like, wow, I gotta spend 1 full action just to move 5 feet to get in a position to jump over this pit that seems like I'm being penalized. It seems like it's a waste. But the good news is, again, in the Game Mastery Guide, there's some guidance given for how a GM can combine this into a 2-action activity, and therefore allow both movement and leaping in the same expenditure of 2 actions instead of 3. Now, this section also goes on to say that this sort of combining is intended for different types of movement. So, striding is a movement, leaping is a movement, but opening a door is not a movement. That would interrupt the flow of movement, so you wouldn't be able to combine opening a door with this kind of merging of activities or actions into an activity, nor would you be able to do something like a strike, because even if you're saying I'm going to run by them while I'm striking them, the strike itself is not a movement, therefore it shouldn't be combined in this regard. So that's it for today. Can you do a leap in the middle of a movement? And according to the core rules, no, but Game Mastery Guide has some wiggle room there to allow GMs to allow this sort of thing. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments. If you have any suggestions for future rule reminders, please leave those in the comments as well. I'll make sure that I leave links in the description to any other videos that I have that are related to this topic. And as always, I want to take a quick moment to say thank you to everybody who supports me, whether that's by liking these videos, subscribing to the channel, subscribing to the Patreon, sharing the videos, leaving your thoughts and your suggestions. It all adds up, and I greatly appreciate everything the community does to support me. So with that, thanks for watching, take care, and happy gaming.